New York City Mansion Tax. What is it? Why does it exist? And how much do I pay? Let's talk about it. Welcome to PM New York. My name is Peter.mclean from Corcoran. And if you're new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe, ring that bell for future notifications, and if you love the video, please leave a comment below. Always love to hear from you. The New York City Mansion Tax is a residential real estate transfer tax based on property purchases with a price over a specified dollar amount. For most New Yorkers, the mansion tax is one of the largest potential closing costs when buying a condo, co-op, or residential home. If you're planning to buy a home or an apartment in New York, I've outlined some points you need to know about mansion tax. While you may not feel you're exactly buying a mansion when you purchase a condo, co-op, or home in New York City, the sale price threshold for the real estate transfer tax, commonly known as the New York City Mansion Tax, kicks in when consideration for the purchase price is $1 million or greater. Mansion tax is paid by the buyer at the time of closing. How much is mansion tax? Well, if your purchase price is equal or greater than $1 million, then you're required to pay an additional tax on the property. The percentage of that tax will vary greatly depending upon the price of the property. On March 31st, 2019, the New York State Senate and Assembly agreed on a new schedule of mansion tax rates as part of New York's 2020 budget. The new rates start at 1%, beginning with properties of $1 million or greater, and gradually increase to a maximum of 3.9% for properties purchased for $25 million or greater. I've listed a complete list of the New York City mansion tax rates in the description below. The New York City mansion tax that condo buyers pay is the same as the New York City mansion tax that co-op buyers pay, assuming that both apartments have the same purchase price. So when do you pay and when do you file the forms for mansion tax? Well, as we discussed earlier, the mansion tax is a real estate transfer tax, and as such, you will submit the applicable taxes along with Form TP584 in the state of New York. For the sake of simplicity, if your real property or co-op apartment is subject to mansion tax, you should anticipate paying this at closing. The necessary filings are then typically submitted by the title company post-closing if you're purchasing a condo, house, or townhouse in New York City. If you're purchasing a co-op, then your real estate attorney will coordinate the submission. Mansion tax was originally proposed in 1989 by then-Governor Mario Cuomo. The intention of this and other taxes levied in the laws that finally passed was to aid New York State through a difficult economic period. At the time, placing taxes on properties of $1 million or more placed the economic burden on a small group of high-earning, wealthy New Yorkers who were perceived as being able to afford it. Well, times have changed though, and for the average New Yorker, it's hard to associate the word mansion with this tax, particularly when they are buying little more than a one-bedroom that just creeps over the $1 million mark and attracts a 1% mansion tax. The recent action by New York State at the end of March 2019 to create a graduated system of mansion tax rates was the first change seen in decades. Before that, it was just a straight 1% on all purchases over $1 million. It's likely to remain an ongoing topic of discussion for politicians as they consider the implications of housing affordability and future state budgets. If you have any questions or would like any more information about what we've talked about today, my details are in the description below. And that's it for another episode of PM New York. My name is Peter.mclean from Corcoran, and if you haven't liked or subscribed, do so now. Ring that bell for future notifications, and if you love the video, please leave a comment below. Always love to hear from you. Okay, take care, and I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next episode of PM New York.